Beyond the pages, beyond the screen. Tonight, our stories come alive. Tonight we cross the mystic line where dreams and legends intertwine. From dragon's fire to galaxies, every tale begins within the mind. Heroes rise when darkness falls, adventure echoes through these halls. Every song a story told, every heart a spark of gold. Raise your voice, let the magic ignite. Every dream comes alive tonight. Welcome to Fantasy Fiction Live, where dreams and stories come alive. Music, stories, and magic unite, bringing imagination into the light. Hosted by Scarlet, where fantasy grows. Every artist has a story the whole world should know. This is your kingdom, your stage, your night. Welcome to Fantasy Fiction Live! Streaming on the Swain Family Records Network. The adventure begins right now.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us tonight on the Swain Family Records for Fantasy Fiction Live Night, an unforgettable night filled with imagination, adventure, music, and storytelling. Step beyond the ordinary and explore worlds of magic, heroes, legends, and endless possibilities. Once the portal opens, anything can happen. I'm your host, Scarlet, aka Rebecca Lynn Mills, and I have with me my tech wizard for the evening, Omega Nightmoon, to help us on our journey. We are excited to have you here. Before we begin our adventure this evening, I'd like to take a moment and let everyone participating tonight to introduce themselves and tell us where we can find their music. After that, let us know how you got into the fantasy fiction genre. I will start up top with NVAI.
Hello. I'm NVAI, and you can find my music on SoundCloud and YouTube. And sorry, it's early in the morning for me as well, so brain's a bit.
That's okay.
Foggy.
The question was, how did you get into the fantasy fiction genre?
I don't know. I have a mixed bag. So I grew up on like a variety of different things. So like Doctor Who, Chris Eccleston was like the first Doctor that I saw, which then moved on to David Tennant, and then kind of moved away from Doctor Who after that.
You missed out.
It got to a point where I was just like, enough's enough. So yeah, that's me.
Yeah. Next up, we have Renegade Butcher. Do you want to tell us where we can find your music and the same answer to the question?
All right. Well, howdy. So I'm Josh Welsh. I go by Renegade Butcher. I've got music out under other artists like Andrea Kane. I'm working on some other projects. You can find me pretty much on all the streaming platforms. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all those places like that. Mainly the Swain Family Records group. You can find me there. You can check out renegadebutcher.com. I'm trying to get all my music put up there. It's also going to be for direct sale if you don't want to do the streaming platforms. So some of it's up already. And that kind of tells the story of what I got going on. As far as how I got into the whole fantasy fiction genre, and by the way, call out to that awesome intro video. That was super cool. I feel like I need to get some dice out just watching that. But I always was kind of a nerd growing up into computers and, as just a book kid and everything like that. Then going into college, I got into more martial arts stuff, hanging out with some folks. I got into Dungeons and Dragons, ended up doing historical European martial arts, went to a few Ren fairs and things like that. So I was kind of hard and heavy into that sort of stuff. Wasn't really as big into the whole Doctor Who or the anime side of things, but the more fantasy magical side of things, that was my vibe. So I did that for a long time. I was a dungeon master for like 10 years straight. I still play off and on, and it's kind of my favorite fiction vibe. So
Okay. Thank you very much. Nova Star, do you want to tell us a little bit about where we can find your music and what got you into the fantasy fiction genre?
So you can find my music everywhere except for Apple Music. YouTube is a work in progress. Facebook, it's at Fozzie James or Nova Star. Instagram, it's Novastar_records. And I've honestly, my first few songs I made was fantasy. So yeah, I do a mix of music, so yeah, it's different each time I make music. It's not the same. So yeah.
All right. Thank you very much, Nova Star. Willie Byrne, would you like to tell us where we
wait,
can find you?
I did forget something.
Okay, go ahead.
Tonight's music video and song is for entertainment purposes only.
Okay, thank you very much. Willie Byrne, would you like to tell us a little bit about where we can find your music and what got you into fantasy?
Pineapple.
So you can find me under Willie Byrne on all platforms, and you can find me on social media under David Wilburn. And I guess I just wanted to go a little bit outside of, the box, and kind of just let my imagination take me where it went. So
Awesome. Well, thank you for joining us tonight. I'm looking forward to hearing your song.
no problem.
Soldier, would you tell us a little bit about where we can find your music and what got you into fantasy fiction?
Yes, I'm Soldier Lady, and what got me into fiction, fantasy fiction, it is, well, whatever's on my mind, I just start writing, and that's what came to mind at one point. But you can find me on Facebook at Yolanda Warren, and I got an Instagram, YoLove21. So I always got something to say, so I'm here to say it.
Awesome. Well, we're glad to have you tonight. Thank you for joining us. All right, Miss May Morton, would you like to tell us where we can find your music and what got you into the fantasy fiction?
Sure. So, hi, I'm May Morton. Those are obviously my social media, what do you call it? Account
Platform.
names? That thing? Thank you. Yeah. I'm May Morton on all streaming platforms, so Spotify, Apple, iTunes, Amazon, Deezer, Tidal, everything. And honestly, about this genre, it takes me like a minimum of a week to work on a song. And so I just made this song just for tonight. And it's very, very different from anything I've ever put out. And it's the fastest song I think I've made in my life. But hey, it's going to be fun. And I really am excited to hear everybody else's. And this fantasy fiction thing is a really great idea. So you're doing great.
All right. Well, thank you. All right, Miss Storm Doc, would you like to tell us where we can find your music and what got you into fantasy fiction?
Hello, everyone. I'm Storm Doc, Techno Metal Guru and all. And you can find my music mainly on YouTube. That's where I put all my stuff out before it gets monetarily released. But you can find my stuff pretty much on any music platform, Spotify, Deezer, all 100 plus of them. I'm not going to memorize them all, but that's basically it. And what got me into fantasy fiction? Gotta go with Big Man, the Godzilla. Godzilla rules. I've been a huge Godzilla fan all my life. Nice little preview. Oh, well, you can't really see it, but that's a massive Godzilla collection in that corner there. And and he's pretty much what got me into it. Classics like War of the Worlds, the 1954 War of the Worlds, fun stuff to watch. a lot of horror stuff as well. I mean, that can kind of be considered fantasy, in a way. Um, but yeah, can't go wrong with Godzilla. He's been around since 1954 and still going strong. And the new movie Supernova is going to be Sam Neill's last movie, so rest in peace, legend.
All right. Well, thank you very much. I'm excited to hear your song a little bit later tonight. All right.
Oh,
Our
yeah.
tech wizard for the evening, Mr. Omega Night Moon. Can you tell us where we can find all of your music and what got you into the fantasy fiction genre?
No.
All right.
Okay.
Seriously. Pretty much everybody here got me into making music, but I've been writing in my head for many years, started putting stuff down in diaries and journals because of some psychiatrist who said, this might help you out. So I started writing it all down. And from those diaries, I started making my music when I was able to. And now I've got a lot of music out, and Swain Family Records has helped me out a great deal in producing stuff outside of what I had written down. And especially Mae Morton and Storm Doc, they're always pushing me to make something different, something new. And I think Storm Doc's going to be completely surprised with the song for tomorrow. Yeah. But
All right.
as far as fantasy, I've been into fantasy since I was old enough to understand what it was. I mean, cartoons got me into it. I always loved Scooby Doo as a child. The whole murder, the whole mystery machine, and everything. That was so much fun. And then as I got older, I got more into reading, and the books I would read were either mysteries or sci-fi or something along that lines. And never really got into the D&D scene when it came out. I was a little bit older when it came out, but I did get into the whole gaming scene, and most of the games that I have played have all been in some way, shape, or form of fantasy. So it just felt natural to come in here and help out with this just because of my background. And as far as where you can find me, I'm everywhere that JLRP produces.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Omega Night Moon. I'm happy to have you on the show and be our tech wizard for the evening. My name is Scarlet, aka Rebecca Lynn Mills. You can find me on all streaming platforms, YouTube, Apple Music, Amazon Music, all pretty much everywhere you'll find me if you search up Rebecca Lynn Mills. I'm happy to have everybody here on the show tonight. Thank you for joining us. And what got me into fantasy fiction is the very first thing I was introduced to. I was probably kindergarten age, and my grandfather sat me down and had me watch an old anime called Robotech. It was created way back when. So I know I'm dating myself here with my age, but I really loved it because of the way it was, the storyline, the uniqueness of it. And from there, I just started playing like old school video games and everything you could think of, board games, and going to Renaissance festivals because it was just something I enjoyed. And it was kind of what I considered my downtime after a stressful day. And so that's what got me into it.
Nerd.
Yeah, I know, I'm a nerd. I'm proud to admit I'm a nerd, okay? That's why I created this show.
Yeah,
Anyway,
while we're here.
we're gonna go on
We're
and
all nerds here.
we're all nerds here.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm gonna go on and get things started off tonight with MVAI. The name of his song is called "Sleeping in the Glass." Before we play your song tonight, MV, I have a question for you. And
Yeah.
you probably already touched base on it a little bit. Who is your favorite Doctor from Doctor Who and why?
Like I said, Chris Eccleston, because it was just the first Doctor Who that I started watching. So there's no particular reason why he's my favorite Doctor. It's just he was my first, so he's my favorite. But then David Tennant just as good. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay. Well, thank you very much. Without further ado, we'll play your song "Sleeping in the Glass."
left behind. A frozen heart of glass, lost in shadows of the mind. The poison apple waits, bitter taste of yesterday. I'm fading into white in this hollow snowy grave. Falling down, falling down. The winter's cold, it bites beneath the skin. Silent frozen tale of where the ghosts begin. I'm sleeping in the glass, waiting for the light to break. But the snow just keeps on falling for a heart that cannot wake. Seven shadows dance, but their ghosts I'll never know. Buried in the velvet underneath the driven snow. The forest whispers secrets of the queen who sought the crown, while I'm sinking in the silence as the world is shutting down. Shutting down. The winter's cold, it bites beneath the skin. Silent frozen tale of where the ghosts begin. I'm sleeping in the glass, waiting for the light to break. But the snow just keeps on falling for a heart that cannot wake. Clock is ticking louder, turning back the page. A bird within a diamond, a princess in a cage. Can you hear the weeping, babe? Can you feel the frost? Everything I love, everything lost forever. Lost forever. The winter's cold, it bites beneath the skin. Silent frozen tale of where the ghosts begin. I'm sleeping in the glass, waiting for the light to break. But the snow just keeps on falling for a heart that cannot wait.
Wow. Just wow. I loved that song. And anybody who knows me is I'm a huge Disney fan of any version, no matter what rendition you put out. And that was amazing, Envy.
Thank you. Thank you.
Dude, that was really well put together. And definitely outside of your normal style. So Very much appreciate
Yeah.
that. I know May down there was like freaking out the entire time. Probably.
There's our other Disney nerd.
Oh man, that was cinematic. Like if you pulled that straight
Very
from a
well.
movie score for real. So if you were going
It
for
needs to
that
be
Hans
a
Zimmer
movie
sound,
score.
you succeeded pretty well in it. I'm like, holy shit, I need to add this to my playlist like now.
Right? Like that needs to be out there right now for put that on a movie score. Put it on sync.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was amazing. Does anybody else have anything to say before we move on to the next person? Go for it,
hell,
May.
hell of a start.
Oh, you got
That-
that sound.
That was awesome. And that was I am honestly, I'm kind of speechless. And that was really great. And we seriously need to add like an add to playlist now button somewhere, because seriously, all of us are like, we need that now. You did a really
Yeah.
great job. Good job. Brava. My
Thank you.
dog even just had to come up and he was loving it too. So great job.
I even had
Appreciate
to
it.
pause
I'll-
eating my chicken for that.
You have the pet's approval.
Yeah, I'll stick it on my SoundCloud, so you can stick it on repeat as many times as you want. I may even get around to doing like a proper video for it as well, because I think it'll deserve that.
Ooh.
Wow, I'm looking forward to it when you do post it.
If it
With an
compares to
amazing
that
song.
picture. Yeah.
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 All right. Well, next up in the lineup, we have Renegade Butcher with his song Vicious Mockery. But before we play your song, I have a question for you. If you
Ooh,
could
that's
dress up
me.
as any character and go to Renaissance festivals as that character, would you do it, and why or why not?
I answered this for you before, but yes. So if I could dress up as a character for a Renaissance fair, would I? Yes, I have, and I usually do if I do go to a Renaissance fair. I don't usually do a character per se. I kind of came into the whole Renaissance fair thing doing my martial arts, which was based on European stuff. So I dressed the part of what I was doing, which was based on what I learned and my own heritage, my own ancestry. So I do go usually as a Swedish, Swiss, German mercenary from that time, a Langsnet. I have pictures of it if you want to see. I go to TRF occasionally, try to go once a year, doesn't always happen. And it's basically just they were soldiers for hire, and they were just good at what they did. So a swordsman.
That's awesome. I'm with you. If I could do anything, like I've done different characters every time. Sometimes my heritage, sometimes like character that I like that I've seen, especially like the Hocus Pocus, the Sanderson sisters,
Right.
and
I mean,
things like that.
I've gone as like a Viking. I've thought about going as like just some sort of weird witch doctor type thing, but most of the time I come back to what just fits. I mean, if you have a sword and you can carry it at a Renaissance fair, it's one of the few times you can walk around with a sword and nobody looks at you weird. So I
Yep.
do.
As long as it's peacetime, I don't care.
Yep. As long as you keep it peace tied, that they don't really care.
Right, exactly. And they don't know I'm one of the few people walking around who actually knows how to use it. So
Exactly. All right. Well, we're
I think
excited
our last
to.
Renaissance fair that we went to, we dressed up as twins, because
oh, nice.
I went as my Scotsman and she went as my wife.
Perfect. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
we have different things. We've even done Alice in Wonderland at a Renaissance festival. Like our whole family dressed up as
Oh
different
yeah, I remember
characters.
that. With
Oh.
with your
I know
daughter
we-
being
Yeah, we had my daughter-in-law was the Red Queen, my husband was the or my son was the Mad Hatter.
Mhm.
Omega was the White Rabbit. I was Alice. My daughters went as Tweedledee and Tweedledum. So it was and the grandbabies were the March Hare and
it
the
was
Cheshire.
it was just our oldest because our youngest
Yeah.
hadn't been born yet.
The youngest hadn't been born yet,
I know
but it was
we've
a
joked
lot of
and-
fun.
We've all teased it before because there's so many people in the group here that are either Texas or Texas adjacent, especially Houston area, or not far. That we need to have like a group meetup at like the Texas Renaissance Fair one of these times. Find a time where it actually works out and get us all there because that would be amazing.
Yeah, it would
And
be
then
a lot of
if
fun.
we do that though, we've got to do like a live stream with
Oh
everybody
yeah,
there. It's,
I'll
yeah.
I'll probably do that. Like I'd go Facebook Live or TikTok Live just to show
Oh,
us all
definitely.
walking around.
No. We're gonna put that shit on StreamYard. We're going all the platforms at the same time. You know,
Sounds good. All right.
we're
Well,
gonna
without
drag Moses to a Ren Fair.
yes, we will. Sounds like fun. All right. Without further ado, let's listen to your song "Vicious Mockery."
Let's do it.
Vicious mockery. You walking loud like the king with a crown. But your kingdom's just a tavern stool breakdown. Cheap illusions and a counterfeit grin. Every room gets colder when you stumble in. You got that look like a clerical lie, shaking hands while the vultures circle the skies. You throw punches with armor cracked at the seams. A wolf in the mirror but a rat behind the scenes. Oh, you bark so big till the light shines on. Every acolyte knows a snake gets done. Vicious mockery, cut you to the bone verbally. No knife, no blood, just truth from my lips. Watch your ego hemorrhage while your composure slips. Vicious mockery, you're your own worst enemy. One sharp tongue and your armor cracks apart. Guess charisma can't resurrect a heart. You wear rebellion like a rented disguise. All smoke and mirrors and plagiarized lies. A verbal sparring dummy cloaked in black, selling fake blessings from the back of the track. You got followers feeding your disease, little minions dropping down on their knees. But the crown slips quick when the room sees through. All your poison tastes watered down and used. You can't scare me with a masquerade grin. I've seen demons prettier than this. Vicious mockery, cut you to the bone verbally. No blade, no bruise, just a bardic flow. And the whole damn crowd stealing your soul. Vicious mockery, watch you choke on vanity. You built your throne from a stack of corpses and pride. Now the punchline's eating you alive. What's wrong? Did the truth hit harder than your daddy did? Did your little empire finally outgrow the myth? You throw stones from a glass mouth grin, but every shard cuts deeper within. You're not feared, you're tolerated. Not a legend, just overstated. One more fraud in an expensive cloak with an empty head and a dying prose. Laugh track playing in your skull. Every word you spit sounds dull. Big bad wolf with porcelain teeth, collapse dramatic at the critics' feet. Vicious mockery, singing your own eulogy. Every insult's just a mirror in disguise, and you finally ate your own lie. Vicious mockery, a symphony of blasphemy. No magic spell, just venom and nerve, and every damn word was deserved. So raise your glass to the king of smoke and shame. We lit the match. Now we dance inside the flame. Vicious mockery.
I really enjoyed that song. The video kind of reminded me of a scene from Robin Hood, Prince and Thieves. It's an older, it's an older movie that had with Kevin Costner, but he was standing on the beach and had all the crows and stuff circling over him and everything. And I was just jamming out to your song the whole time, like the
Definitely
bagpipes
fits
and the
that
music.
vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's part of why I love, and Envy had mentioned it in the comments, and I love so much of the stuff that Omega does, because he'll work in the bagpipes and stuff too. I love those just classic instruments that you don't hear much, working them into other genres. And anytime I do like the bardcore type stuff, it's fun to pull in bagpipes because it's so underused. And like I said, I made that song way back. It was before I was ever part of the group here, part of Swain Family. A good friend of mine is also kind of a nerd and makes songs this way. And she made like a modern rock song version of it. And I scaled it back just for like the D&D type thing. So it was a lot of fun. But yeah, this is, if you haven't played D&D, that's a song that based on a spell that a bard can do, where you essentially talk shit and do a diss track, and it actually hurts them. Like, you can drag somebody down. You can actually do damage to an enemy by just hurting their feelings. So it's super cool.
I was
And
laughing.
I see the comment here, the Noe boys here. It's gotta
Yeah.
be Larry. He's
He
saying,
knew
I knew
you were a bard. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. But I always multi-class. It's never just a bard. I can talk
Yeah.
shit, but I'll hit you in the face too.
Well, when you play D&D, you always have to switch it up because it gets boring if you go
man,
with the
come
same
on.
character all the time.
I'm that guy. I'm the one that plays 3 or 4 classes. You're like, can you please just pick one? No, I'm gonna multi-class everything. It's what I do.
He goes, yeah, it's Forge. He
Of
was
course, Forge.
Well, does anybody else have any comments about what they thought of Renegade Butcher's song?
I really like I'm sorry, May. I'll let you go next.
It's okay.
So I've always liked the whole Robin Hood idea. I'm more of the Camelot though, so I've always liked the parodies of the Robin Hood, like Robin Hood, Prince in Tights. So that was my favorite Robin Hood one.
Tights.
Exactly.
All right, May, what do you think about the song?
I like how you guys have my sparkle. It's a little interesting. Thank you. But I really enjoyed that one, and now I have that chorus stuck in my head. So thank you very much. That is going to be on repeat for the rest of the night. So
I can send you
thank
the
you for
song,
that.
so
It's
it
great.
can be on repeat as often as you want. It's fine. I can.
Oh, it's
I'll
fine.
shoot you a link.
It'll be it's fine.
It's a good song if the chorus gets you. You know that, right?
Right.
Well,
That's the idea.
as soon
Just
as
like
you
that
sent it to
vicious
me,
mockery.
I downloaded it to my playlist as soon as you sent it to me, but I didn't
There you
listen
go.
to it because I wanted to wait till the show. But now I've got it to where I can play it all the time.
There you
Just
go.
so you all
I
know,
can-
even though I've queued all these up, I have not listened to any of them all the way through. I've listened to like maybe 5 seconds of each one.
I'm like
so
that too.
and
Everything
everybody,
is going to be a surprise.
a lot
I
of
want that
people were
initial
talking about
reaction.
how they liked it with the bagpipes and the great flow with it. Everybody said they really enjoyed your song from the
That one was a
YouTube
lot of fun.
comments.
It's not one that I put out because it's such a niche thing. A lot of people don't vibe with that. So maybe one day I'll do a nerd album.
My son is
Please.
a huge
Please.
D&D player. He has DM'd probably 20 different campaigns. So
Nice.
I understand the whole D&D wanting to do the whole D&D. So it's great when
Maybe
I
there's a
hear
market
music
out there
about it.
for like game night theme songs. I think that could be something that's kind of untapped.
He said,
Somebody has to be doing that
like,
other than like Coheed and Cambria. Come on.
I could see you doing a nerd album or a game album or something.
Mhm.
I think it would be really awesome if you put it out. Like I said, you
Maybe
did a
That'd be a
really
great
good
that
job.
needs to
theme
be
for one
a
of
community
the
effort.
fantasy
Maybe
nights.
that needs, maybe that needs to be a group thing, not just me, just like all of us putting in our best. Kind of nerd.
May's over there going, yes,
He's
please.
excited. I see that.
Just slightly excited. Yeah. Heck
Okay,
yeah.
I was joining on that.
Well, we'll give it.
Uh,
We'll think it. We can talk about it, and I think
Let's
that is
put
a
that
good
in
idea. If we all,
put it in the suggestion box right there. We'll
yeah.
file that one away.
All right. Well, to keep things moving along, we're gonna go up next with Soldier Lady with her song Mask of the Phantom. But again, before we play your song, I have a question for you.
Okay, go ahead.
What is your favorite board game and why?
I don't know about war games. Oh, life is my war game. I'm sorry, sweetie. That's the only game I play is life. And I don't know if I'm winning or losing.
Wait, life is the board game, though.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
it is. It can be any board game. So it works.
Like Candyland's a board game.
Yeah, it can. Yeah. I mean, when I'm with my grandchildren, I play Candyland all the time because that's their favorite board game. So, I mean, any board game counts, in my opinion.
Well, baby, I guess it's Monopoly because I'm still trying to find that money.
Yeah, that would be Rebecca's
true.
favorite one too.
I love Monopoly, and I actually just bought the Stitch Monopoly so that I can have it to play with people when they come to visit. So I'm super excited about that. May's got her laughing there.
May's wanting to get there.
Straight to jail. Do not pass go.
Man, I'm loving it with all these great laughs. Y'all are making me have a lot of fun tonight. But without further ado, let's listen to Mask of the Phantom by Soldier Lady.
Behold, I'm the mask of the phantom. The scars he wears scares itself in the mirror. Eye for an eye, that's how he gets them. You never notice. Behind the mask, the pain he's holding. The headless horse he rode. This is the phantom life. The climate colder than ever. I feel the changes in the weather. Took a shortcut through the forest. Now my imagination got me seeing headless horsemen. As I'm running, he's starting to close me in. I hit a dead end. Is this the end? I'm face to face with this guy who has no face. Hand on my head like what all did I drink? You chased me into a lake, no choice but to dive in. You swung your blade, but I dodged it. I'm going down. I'm going down. Again, riding with vengeance. Dark vision, fog all around. Held me down, no witness. A bystander passed. You yelled out, it's not your business. I've been already sentenced. Behold, I'm the mask of the phantom. The scars he wears scares itself in the mirror. An eye for an eye, that's how he gets them. You never notice. Behind the mask, the pain he's holding. The hellish horse he rode. This is the phantom. I seen the ghost of Christmas past. That two wore a different mask. Spoken aggressive, this bitch won't let up. Said how much she fed up. I need to man up before death catch us. As many times it miss us, but it got paper and replied, I'm a lister. I tried to swing, but I missed her. Fell right through her. She laughed, replied, this ain't nothing new to her. Look what years do to her. I can walk through walls and objects move for her. Said there's not no game and told me I better not lose to her. Behold, I'm the mask of the phantom. The scars he wears scares itself in the mirror. An eye for an eye, that's how he gets them. You never notice. Behind the mask, the pain he's holding. The hellish horse he rode. This is the phantom. Sharpen the iron blade. I got captured by the ravens. Stuck in the cave and surrounded by haunted legends. Captured by lions in the dungeon. Will I make it past all these invisible run-ins? Rusted metal, hardest level. I am a rebel, face the devil. I watch the terror. My hands were bare, don't belong in the square. I got stories to share. Come to my lair. The skeleton in my closet hangs here. The holes in my shirt from life that I feared. I close my eyes cause shit gotten weird. Do you see what I see? Did you hear what I hear? It's getting closer, death is getting near. Tears, I never shed them. Demon slayer, I tamed them. Those demons I fed. Behold, I'm the mask of the phantom. The scars he wears scares itself in a mirror. An eye for an eye, that's how he kissed them. You never notice behind the mask the pain he's holding. The headless horse he rode. This is the phantom life.
That was a really, really good R&B soulful fantasy song. And I must say, after hearing that, I'm starting to become more of a fan of R&B style type music. And I'm going to start following her on a regular basis because this is your fourth song I've heard from you now. And I must say, starting to like R&B more and more after listening to your songs. So very good job.
Come on over, come on over.
On the comments as well, everyone's saying smooth lyrics, great vibe. I mean, it was an awesome song. Would anyone else like to chime in on their thoughts?
And that was great. Really smooth, very well done. The lyrics are always on point. You're always bringing those bars. I'm also glad to say, and I know it's you. I'm not surprised, but I'm glad I'm not the only one in the room bringing a little bit of R&B.
Oh yeah, that's the wisdom, age, and life. That's that Monopoly game, that Stitch Monopoly game. We still playing.
Yep, exactly. Exactly. What were
You
does
did a
anybody
great
else
job with
have?
that.
Yeah. Anybody else
Yeah,
have any
sorry.
thoughts? Go for it.
That you just have to throw that in there every time, don't you?
Every
I'm so sorry
I'm
to
trying,
everybody
I'm
who's enjoyed
trying.
that.
He's on it. He's got his finger on that button.
Just
All y'all is amazing.
I just want to say, and I'm sure I'm not meaning to like speak on behalf of all Swain Family Records, but I feel like I am here. But we're really happy to have you because seriously, you're bringing it, and it's
You can speak on behalf of
it's
us all. That's
great.
fine. Go ahead.
Okay, cool. I have permission. Okay, thanks.
I'm
You're
good. Yeah.
doing amazing. Yeah, just keep doing what you're doing. I love your lyrics, the melodies. It's smooth. It's just keep you do you. Keep doing you. Keep doing great. It's amazing. Good job.
Yeah,
Thank
I think
you.
we all agree that you have brought wonderful music to this group, and I can't wait to hear what you can bring next.
All
Oh, it's
right.
always more. I always got more.
That's what
Like
we
you
like to
always
hear.
say, you got
No,
something
no,
to say,
something to
you're gonna
say.
say it.
That's
There
a
you
good
go. I
one
always
to
got
have.
something to say, and I'm
Yep.
here to say it. Yes, sir.
Mhm. All right. Well, thank you very much, Soldier Lady. We really enjoyed your song. Moving along to our next song is by Willie Byrne. It's called The Last Lightkeeper. And once again, I have a question for you. What is your favorite fantasy fiction novel and why?
I think it would be probably the story of Maui, like the original Hawaiian version. I don't know. They have such a rich culture and like a warrior past. It's a really interesting story. I like how he struggled and went through his trials and just keeps on being optimistic and growing and still getting a laugh along the way. I don't know.
Awesome. Well, thank you for that. Without further ado, here we have The Last Lightkeeper by Willie Byrne.
They told us magic died with the last sunrise. That dragons became stories, heroes became statues, and hope was only something children dreamed. But legends never die. I found an old lantern buried buried beneath the stone, covered in centuries, forgotten alone. Its flame burned blue, though no fire remained, calling my name through the thunder and rain. The mountains awaken, the oceans reply, the stars rearranged in the midnight sky. An old wizard whispered, the light keeper has arrived.
Choose the path of comfort, or become the ending the world has been waiting for.
We rise when kingdoms fall, we'll answer the call. When darkness screams, we'll become the dream. Raise every sword, lift every soul. The smallest spark can save us all. We rise, even broken wings still remember how to fly. Legends are born. Through forests where spirits dance under moonlight, across frozen rivers that shimmer so bright, past giants asleep in valleys of stone where no living traveler ever has gone. Phoenix above me, wolf at my side, a unicorn guiding us deep through the night. Every monster, every fear was guarding the hero already living inside. What if courage isn't never being afraid? What if bravery is simply taking one more step? When your heart wants to run toward destiny, toward tomorrow, toward the impossible, then run toward destiny, toward tomorrow, toward the impossible. Castles collapsing, the heavens divide, the dragon descends with fire in its eyes. The armies are shaking, the oceans collide, the ancient gods finally choosing a side. I lifted the lantern, its light touched the sky, the darkness remembered why it used to hide. Heroes were never the strongest, they were simply the ones who refused to quit. We rise for every dreamer, every outcast, every child still chasing impossible stars. We rise for every artist, every storyteller, every world still waiting to be discovered. Light every lantern, wake every dragon, open every portal, write your own legend.
No hero, prophecy, no destiny can stop someone who believes in magic.
So when they ask where legends begin, tell them, not in castles, not in kingdoms, not in fairy tales. They begin the moment someone chooses to imagine. To imagine. The adventure has only just begun.
Wow. Just wow. That
Goddamn.
song, that
Thank you.
one left me speechless. Like,
Everybody bringing cinematic masterpieces tonight, man.
yeah, it was amazing. Like just the flow with everything, the lyrics behind it. I
The
mean,
switch ups, the choral arrangement, the choir in the background, all of it was fantastic.
it
I'm
was
looking
it was
around going, where the hell are all these orchestra people? There's strings, there's woodwinds, there's shit going. Where are these people at? They're all
I
around the
started a
whole
movement,
night.
didn't I, when I brought my bagpipes and fiddles?
Jeez. Well,
I guess
you kept it going. I think we started it collectively because I had that shit too. But
yeah, I was like
that tells you one thing:
between you two.
we attract good company. This
Yes,
Yep.
we
group has
do.
brought in so much good talent, so many people who are just on the same vibe, but very good at what they do. Like I have not heard a bad song in I don't know weeks come out of this group.
Well,
I
before
don't think I've heard one since I started this group or started in the group, is what I meant.
We won't mention
everybody
the
has
one. We won't
everyone
mention
has
a couple.
awesome songs. Before we move on, does anybody else want to comment on Willie Burns' song?
Uh oh.
All right.
Wait.
Sparkle.
It's wow, it's like you guys know. The okay. Drilling it in my brain. I'm trying to remember the lyrics. But the last sorry. The last little bit where it was like saying about like the legends, the dragons, the light the lanterns in my head because I like Disney slightly. I was just like, oh, How to Train Your Dragon.
Whoa,
Oh,
really? You
Tangled,
like
Rapunzel.
Disney?
Oh, look at this, look at that. Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
My fellow Disney nerd. May's my fellow Disney nerd. We talk a lot about Disney.
Yeah, we
the
do.
You've
last
never
bit of the
told us
song
that
was
before.
actually me
That's
watching a podcast trying to get it done because it was a last minute song. And watching them talk about how Navy SEALs and most of the tier A warrior or vets are all they're never like the big burly guys. They're just the people that don't give up. So I thought that was a pretty cool sentiment. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
It was amazing. You did.
Yeah, you did really good.
I definitely could go to war with that song.
fuck yeah.
Storm,
All
you got
right.
anything to say? You've been
Thank you,
quiet
guys.
on.
Thank you.
Before we move
Appreciate
on to our next artist, I've got to take a few minutes to, again, we want to welcome everyone for tuning in tonight to the Fantasy Fiction Live on the Swain Family Records Network. If you like what you're seeing and you want to become a part of our family, our Swain Family Network, you can search us up on Facebook under the Swain Family Records Network Competitive Arena. Answer 3 questions, but make sure you check that box or you won't be accepted into our group. If this is not your style, but you're more faith-based with your music, you can join our sister network, Swain Family Records Kingdom Sounds. Again, you'll answer the 3 questions and check the box, and you're in, just like that. We stream live on YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok, so you can watch anytime on any of those platforms. All right.
You can join both, even if I don't, but you can join both.
Yes, you can join both. You don't have to just join one or the other, but we are a fun family to be a part of. As you can see, everyone's supportive of each other. And if this is something you're interested in, reach out to one of us and check us out on the Facebook page and join our family. All right, moving
We're a fun
along.
group.
Yes, we are a fun group. Moving along. Next, we have Nova Star's Acme Pack. But again, I have a question for you. What is your favorite anime show and why?
Okay, so my favorite anime show is Fairy Tale because it's one of the shows I watched with one of my older sisters, and I just it just clicked for me. So yeah, Fairy Tale.
I gotta
Awesome.
agree with you
And
there
also, I would
because
like to say again, this is for the song and video are for entertainment purposes only.
it's a very good
Well,
parody.
we are looking forward to your parody Acme Pack. Let's let it go.
Uh,
All right.
Make sure you hit the sound down at the
Yeah,
bottom to play it, or it won't play the sound.
yeah, definitely tap it on the actual
Yo,
tab.
pass that Acme blunt, bro. Not a big one. Yeah, that rocket looking thing. I bet. Boom, boom, slide whistle. I'm on the Acme pack. Blazing, rolling fat. Quacky ducking, tripping, wobbling, and canary smack. I wax. Whole squad zooted, looping, running back to back. Cartoon eyes all glossy, yeah, we loony when we talk like that. Blaze in the burrow with a carrot full of haze. He like, hey, what's up, dog? While he lost inside of days. Rocky in the corner trying to argue with a vase. Talking loud, slurring speech, feathers falling all over the place. A scheming coyote top rolled a joint shaped like a bomb. Lit it up and floated off. Dude forgot about the fall. Zooming bird hit the dash, sprinted through the damn wall. Left a smoke cloud silhouette like a cartoon brawl. That hunter with the gym be at creeping through the trees. Munchies hitting on him hard, he ate a whole block of cheese. Benzo spun the whole room up in the THC breeze. Turned the living room into a cosmic trapeze. Boing, boing in my head now. Gravity ain't a thing now. Feels like I'm staring at a rainbow painted on a cloud that's upside down. We hit that Amy pack, whole world fade to black. Clouds are tripping, flipping, crowd be breaking in half. Feels like two be melting, colors bleeding, splash. We so high the sky look away, we technicolor crash. Scratch, cat, coughing crazy, trying to catch his breath back. Said he's stalking every flying trails like the jetpack. Granny type, chilling, laughing loud, yo, respect that. She hit a gummy, turned the whole room into abstract. A little space dude, Buddha with some Zaza. Said take me to your dealer like bro, it's not that far. Gave him one hit, dude, launched straight to the stars. Left his helmet behind and crashed into a space bar. Lux Bunny vibing, headphones bumping trap. Ripping on a moon rock like it's nothing, that's a fact. That stuttering pig hit a bomb, bro, I'm smacked. Then folded like laundry, fell asleep on a cat. Doors stretch wide, walls drip bright. Everything bending like a rubber band nut. And feels fall slow, reality close. Like whistle feel like it's running the show. Whole scene floating, dreams wide open. Feels like something I can probably shouldn't be selling. That at me pack go boom, got me drifting past the moon. I'm vibing with the whole crew, we lit up half the room. Clouds so thick we cartoon, every inhale spells doom. But we laughing, crashing, blasting till the sun come back at noon. That Wild West hot head storming, yelling what intonation. Hit the blunt one time, forgot the whole situation. Sat down cross-eyed, talking about vibrations. Arguing with a cock just like it owed them block sensation. Neon kitty trying to wipe off skunk dude. Bro too faded, think she glowing neon blue. He sniffed the air like, yeah, that's you. She like, nah, that's skunk gas mixed with Gorilla Glue. Big loud rooster, type talking heavy with the pitch. I say, then he fell straight in the ditch. Benzo spun bad, dragged him out quick. Still smoking like the chimney, looking loony as shit. Even that fast little mouth slowed down on that strain. Said, I'm the Lord, once then forgot his own name. Sitting there smiling, watching dust clouds in his brain. Like turned into a Saturday morning acid rain. Yeah. Take it back, hitting like pow. We touring world twisted right now. Laughing with the stars in a technicolor town. Gravity gone, ain't no coming back down. Take that hit, kaboom. Montage cartoon, eyes big hard zoom. We flow like Snoop, likes the room. We lonely zooted, booming, tripping past the moon. And if the Acme pack's still moving, then you know we keep on booming. Smoke clouds form shapes, Sunville's hearts, rockets fade, slide whistles echo while worlds vibrate. If your ceiling starts to bend and the floor begins to sway, don't panic, bro. You just hit the legendary Acme.
I say, I'm the finest rooster in this whole field. Why, I could strut all day.
I honestly forgot.
You know what? I am still laughing. Like, and I grew up on Saturday morning cartoons as a kid. And oh my gosh, I've been sitting back here laughing ever since I listened to your song.
I forgot about the bloopers.
It was good though. I really enjoyed it.
I
was
had
just
to include the
here's-
bloopers. Those were
Here's
really
the funny
good as
thing
well.
about the bloopers. So while I was creating the video, I got those generated by the AI that I was using at the time. So I was like, what if I put them in at the end as blooper reels?
Oh,
it made I'm gonna say it made the video come more to life when you put in those bloopers at the
Yep.
end, because it also shows what hard work went into when you created that
Right.
video.
Exactly.
And
The
it
errors
was
make it for sure.
yeah, it was amazing.
If you also paid attention, I did keep some errors in the end of the video too. Just because I really didn't want. I was on a tight schedule at the time when I was making the video, so I had to.
All I'll say is I'm awaiting which crew we're going to be passing blunt with next, because we had the Scooby Gang
Yeah.
yesterday. We got the Bugs and Bunny and crew today. I'm wondering which is the next crew up.
The
I'm just saying, you know, the entertainment. You said it was entertainment only?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Parody.
It's a parody. So when you do parodies, they're for entertainment only.
Okay, well, the only is entertained.
I love it. Does anybody else have anything they want to comment on Nova Star's song before we move on to the next person?
That was a
I'm gonna go with
very
Looney
well
Tunes
done
now.
song. Sorry.
Go ahead, May. You have the floor.
Just really great. That like just it was really smooth and well put together. I can't say anything else other than that. That's all I can.
You can
You
say
did
more
great.
because Canada is allowed to support you. We're not in Texas, but Canada is.
I gotta say, he's only been writing for a year, and literally, when he sent me this video, he told me that this was one of his first ones, and that is amazing for being
To be
someone.
to clarify that actually is my first video. I had that was like my practice
Wow.
teaching video.
That's your first?
Yes, that was my very first video that I
Wow,
made.
God damn, nice.
That's very impressive.
All right.
I was not
That's a
expecting
thunder-
my thunderclap. Oh man.
Welcome to Fantasy Fiction Live, where all sounds are free game.
Nothing. I'm about to hear glitching popping off. God damn.
All right. Well, to keep things moving
I got one
along.
for you, Josh, if you want to hear it.
Well,
whoa. No, make it count. Make it count. Hey.
Anyway,
I'm not paying May. Not tonight.
Anyway, to keep things moving along, up next we have the fabulous May Morton with her song Out of Story. And again, my question for you is, what fantasy fiction series would you want to see revived and why?
Okay. So, before I answer that question, I just want to point out I made this song just for tonight and I worked mainly today on it. And that was it. So I hope you guys like it. But also before it plays, just to like clarify a little bit, it's just a mix of all different fairy tales and how they're not how we grew up reading them or watching them. It's a little bit of a fun way. But anyways, it's I had ADHD. It's a good memory. It's just short. What was the question again? Sorry.
Which fantasy fiction series would you like to see revived and why?
Right. So I know that they might potentially be doing something soon. I'm not 100% sure, but I would love to see some Firefly as well as potentially
They are bringing it
like
back as an anime.
yeah.
Mhm.
So that
Preach, sister,
because
preach.
I grew up what I love Nathan Fillion. He's awesome. I love him. But just like that, Babylon 5, Kim Possible, those are things that I think that would be really cool revived. But I'm excited for the Firefly animation. I think that's going to be really entertaining.
Yeah.
That's my answer.
All right. Awesome sauce. Well, without further ado, here is Mae Morton's song Out of Story.
The wolf climbed out of chapter 3, said that's enough of pleasing me. He hung his fangs upon a shelf, then baked a pile by himself. Rapunzel cut her golden braid, bought a hat and a purple spade. She waved goodbye without a fuss, said no map is leading us. The pages fluttered through the air, new beginnings everywhere. Everybody's out of the story, trading faith for something new. Heroes, villains, changing parts, finally following their hearts. If the ending doesn't fit you, turn the page and start anew. Every tale can still come true when it's written just by you. Cinderella lost one shoe. She laughed and said, I've still got two. The dragon opened up a cafe, serving scones throughout the day. The prince got tired of shining bright, picked up paints instead of fights. Even trolls crossed every bridge just to picnic by the rich. Then I found a dusty tome with one blank page to call my own. On the cover, plain to see, the name it carried there was me. I closed the book before it knew. No page could tell me what to do. Some stories aren't supposed to wait. They're written by those who create. Everybody's out of the story, breaking every old cliche. Magic isn't made of gold, it's choosing dreams above what's told. So if they hand you someone else's page, pick your pen and take the stage. The greatest fairy tale you'll claim begins the day you sign your name.
Mae, I must say, you never disappoint us with your music. And that was awesome. I love the little spooky vibe behind it with the different fairy tales, because those of us that read like the fairy tales know that there's always some type of spookiness behind most of them. So that little music behind it was awesome. I really loved it.
That little cosmic sound, you know, that
Yeah, it's made
in
by
the background.
Mhm.
Well, thank you. I really appreciate that. It was hard to do because
You made
I
that
was
in a
on.
day, right?
I did, yeah. I did that today. I did that all today.
Crazy.
I say
Thank
it's
you.
very impressive for having it done in a
Exactly.
day.
It was-
Everyone,
that was just-
even in the comments, as you saw, because I saw you comment on the YouTube page, but even in our private chat as well in the studio, everyone's commenting on how well you did on the song. And I
thank you.
was very impressed by it. And you know, you brought it, and thank you very much.
Well, thank
Anybody
you.
else?
Pressure makes diamonds, they say. Like when you're under that crunch and you're really trying to get that stuff done, that's when your best work happens. That's what happened there. That is what happened. Well done. Very fucking well done.
Well, thank
Yeah.
you.
All right.
Well,
Hey, there ain't no tip jar tonight. You can go fuck off.
No, the tip jar is only for May's show because she is explicit free. In fantasy fiction land, we know that the world is open to anything, because even in some
Exactly.
of our old fantasy fiction and new fantasy fiction, there is always explicit words mentioned at some
I
time
want
or
to
other.
say that May did a goddamn fucking good job on this shit. There ain't shit you can do about it.
No, yeah,
No, but you know I'm gonna
we're
pick on you, Josh.
you
my smile
did.
hurts.
Yes, I know, but you did an amazing job, and Josh has every right to say what he did.
Yeah, I'm not going to repeat it, but yeah.
Oh,
Thank you.
I want to put that the Spiegel voice that I did the other night. No, my swear words. No.
All right. Well, did it a little early and scared me with that. Thank you, Tech Wizard Omega Night Moon. Next up on the list, we have Storm Doc with her song Toxic Love. My question for you is, because you have your Star Trek shirt on, who is your favorite Star Trek captain and why?
Well, I grew up with Picard as my captain, so he, you know, Sir Patrick Stewart is a freaking legend. He's awesome. He's got that really deep, commanding voice, and you know, sometimes I believe he takes a little bit too diplomatic of an approach compared to the other captains. But I really love the storyline, you know, that they did with Locutus and whatnot, and how he had a lot of trauma and PTSD behind it every time he encountered the Borg since then. And we kind of relate because, you know, I have PTSD also. But yeah, I can't go wrong with Picard.
And just to say, we did have a last minute switch up on Storm Song. So
And Lorca in Star Trek Discovery, you know, even though there's a spoiler regarding him in Discovery if you haven't seen it, but he's played by Jason Isaacs and he's hot and I loved him. So
All right. So without further ado, we have Storm Doc's song Toxic Love.
this is a cover song, by the way.
Hit me one time. Hit me twice. Oh.
That's rather nice.
Boil and grime. Poison sludge. Diesel clouds and noxious muck.
Slime beneath me. Slime up above.
You'll love my toxic love.
see the world and all the creatures in it. I suck 'em dry and spit 'em out like spinach.
'Cause greedy human beings will always lend a hand with the destruction of this worthless jungle land.
And what a beautiful machine they have provided
to slice a path to doom with my sweet breath to guide it. Filthy ground, acid rain,
pouring down like egg chow mein. Slime beneath me, slime up above.
oh, you'll love my toxic
That was awesome. And you said that was based off of the TV show Hellfire?
No.
Or-
It's from the
or-
movie Fern Gully.
Fern Gully. Oh, that's
They
right.
had the fairies, the humans,
yeah.
the evil, toxic guy Hexus that
Oh,
Tim
yeah.
Curry played, and
Oh, with
Yeah,
Robin Williams.
now I
Yeah.
actually get
Song,
the
but-
tune that you had
Ooh.
going because that was the exact same tune that they used in. Let me rephrase that. That was almost the same exact tune as they used for that song that they sang when they were having him do his little villain speech.
Yeah, so she did like a legit cover song.
yeah, that's the exact cover song to Toxic Love. And another fun
That's
fact: Tim
awesome.
Curry himself actually did sing Toxic Love too, and he's got a
That's
video of
amazing.
him on YouTube of him actually singing it, and he's got a good voice. And I'm
Well,
a sucker
Josh.
for villain songs, so
Well, Tim Curry also did Rocky
too.
Horror Picture Show and sang all of his songs in that one. And he does have an amazing voice. One of
Mhm.
my favorite Tim Curry shows is Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Mm.
I've acted in the live action of it, and I've also been to watch it many a times around Halloween, and it's just a lot of fun. So
I would go so
Yes.
far as to say if one of your favorite shows isn't Rocky Horror Picture Show, you can get the fuck out of the group. I mean, maybe that's exclusionary of me, but I feel like
I'm a horror fan. So I'm a
feel
horror fan.
fairly
It has a
strong
special
on
place
that
in my
point.
heart.
like, man, come on, seriously, if you can't appreciate that, what are you doing here?
Like I know,
Right.
I know cover songs. I've never really heard too many cover songs in Swain Family Records, but I don't know how I got Suno to
Yeah.
actually do this cover song for me, but it did, and it came out freaking great. Now, if only
I
I
was-
can do Hellfire next.
I was lucky enough before Suno started clamping down on this shit to actually get a Sleep Token cover out. It was hard. It was not easy, guys. But it's there. It's approved. I have it. I get royalties. But cover
Kind of
songs
makes
are
me.
different.
You're lucky. I had a cease desist letter from Sleep Token.
No, I heard that. So I heard a little bit about that. Like, dude, you ran into it, dude.
It's like, why are you gonna send a cease and desist letter on something not monetized?
Oh,
like it's
dude.
free. How am I stealing
It
it?
was free.
Oh,
Yep.
the only thing I can think is I put it out and I actually put it on DistroKid when like let me apply for the shit first. I tried, and it worked. But
So
man,
Renegade, no, the Noe boys got jokes with you because you said if they didn't like Rocky Horror Picture Show, what were they doing in the group? And he
Oh.
said, no, Renegade said I had to leave the group because I didn't like Rocky Horror Picture Show.
oh no.
I was like, I always loved how this family has jokes even on the live back and forth.
all the time.
Yeah. But anyway, to keep things moving, Chrissy G could not be with us tonight. He is our Next artist up on the lineup. So he sent me a little verb. He said, I'm Creasy G, creator and host of the Global Sounds Top 5, but hopefully going to grow it over the next coming months and years at Swain Family Records Network. I'm based out of the UK. He runs the top 5 weekly music showcase, voting rounds, artist spotlights, and full support for emerging talent from across our wonderful platform. He writes and produces cross-genre tracks from heartfelt songs and family and life to fun retro styles and original themes for his shows. He's always open to new submissions, so you can the email is posted in the group, or you can reach out to him. He said, "Good luck and all the best, everyone, tonight." The question I asked him is, "What was his favorite video game or video game character, and why?" And he said, I've been asked this question all the time, and my answer never changes one bit. My absolute all time favorite video game ever is Metal Gear Solid, no contest at all. I just love everything about it. There's nothing better than taking your time, creeping around quietly, staying out of sight and out of trouble. And honestly, I could spend hours happily setting up all sorts of clever traps and planning every little move. I'm not one for rushing in guns blazing. Give me a good hidden trap and a well placed distraction or sneaking past everyone without them knowing if I was there. And I'm in my absolute element. It's just so satisfying when it all comes together perfectly and it never gets old, no matter how many times I play it. Well, thank you,
I want
Christy.
to play a D&D game with Chrissy G where he is the rogue, because he will be perfect for it.
Yeah.
And also, stay strong, Chrissy G. Much love.
Much
And I
love.
love Chrissy G. He is doing an amazing
Yeah.
job.
You're doing an amazing job. We're happy that you were able to submit a song for us. We hope everything goes well with you, with everything. But without further ado, here is Chrissy G's song, The Marvel Avengers.
And before we play the song, I've got a sound effect for Chrissy.
Oh,
What was that?
A gunshot.
Oh.
he sounded like
He's
a
always
rubber
coming
kid
with those
hitting the
guns, he said.
sidewalk.
Yeah. He doesn't like coming in guns blazing, but he likes that game.
Plus, they're
Yep.
kind of
All right.
banned in the UK, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True,
All right.
true.
Without
With
further ado, here's Chrissy's song.
Hey you, with the hammer and the big old cape, smashing everything in your way. A big bad boy with a good guy face. Oh no, getting chased by a big green guy. How are you still alive? You and your friends can all just fly. Tell me, why are you all here? I don't even want to be here. Oh, I'm so tired of the Marvel Avengers. Get out of my head, please, 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 please. I am so tired of the Marvel Avengers and all of my friends. Say it's the end game. Oh, say it's the end game. 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 I'm gonna lose it if I hear the word Thanos again, or some reference to Spider-Man. He got bit by a spider and got some friends. Big deal, who hasn't? I mean, the other day I saw my buddy Greg on the street and he was bit by a rat. Now he's some sort of vigilante. It's like, what's the difference? Oh, I'm so tired of the Marvel Avengers. Get out of my head, please, 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 please. I am so tired of the Marvel Avengers and all of my friends. Say it's the end game. Say it's the end game. Say it's the end game. Say it's the end game.
So many Marvel references.
That was hilarious. Awesome job, Chrissy. You had us all
I-
busted out laughing.
As a Marvel fan, I loved it.
That is
Yeah,
a fun
same.
song.
And Chrissy
fun.
G, I've always loved your funny songs when you bring them. They always put a smile on my face and make me laugh when I'm having bad days. So I hope that this song helps brighten your days as well when you got to write it and just know we're praying for you and hope that everything goes well. All right. Anybody
Yeah.
else want to chime in before we move along?
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
May.
yeah.
No,
Sorry.
I'm not going to do it this time.
No, that's fine. I wasn't waiting for it or anything. I just had to. I realized I had to unmute myself. It's fine. But that was awesome, and I was just like jamming along in the beginning, and then I heard the words, and I'm like, excuse me, what? And then they just got really funny. You did a really great job. I I really like that song. That was just great. Great job on the lyrics, the beat, everything was great. You always do awesome, so keep it up. Really great job. Killed
Yeah,
us
cut.
slightly.
Also love a good twist too. Like when we think it's gonna be happy and it's about the Avengers, and then he's like, "I fucking hate the Avengers." I'm like, "Oh."
I liked it, even though it was a diss on the Avengers.
Yeah.
And it had that like busted sound as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it-
Totally did.
we really enjoyed it, Chrissy G. Thank you for submitting your song.
Brava.
All right, up next is my song. Just a little background behind it is I created my song. It is called the Fantasy Fiction Pub Song. So I took everything that I like fantasy fiction and wrote it into a song, and we put it to my heritage, which is why it's called a pub song. So you will hear a lot of Irish type music along with it. So I hope you enjoy my song, Fantasy Fiction Pub Song.
You forgot to ask yourself the question.
Oh, I don't even know what question to ask myself. So who has a question for me about fantasy fiction? Yes, May.
May.
Okay. What about, like, okay, maybe I should reword this. Everybody knows I'm not the best with English, so I'm just trying to think about a way to English it. What show or movie was the one that made you be like, okay, this is like part of my life now?
Oh, that's a tough one because I've watched
Good
so
one.
many throughout time.
Man.
Honestly,
I can answer it for her.
well, besides Lilo and Stitch in the
Yes,
early
besides
2000s,
Lilo and Stitch.
there was Alice in Wonderland, which was in the early 60s from Disney, the cartoon version, because it played along
63.
with the Alice in Wonderland book
But the
series.
one that cemented it for you was Hocus Pocus.
Yes, I loved Hocus Pocus with the Sanderson sisters and the history behind it. So those historical, like fantasy fiction type stuff, really like gets me drawn in, and I can watch them over and over again. But so this is my song, Fantasy Fiction Pub Song. I hope you like it.
Come gather close, you rogues and dreamers. Raise your cups and clear your throats. There are worlds waiting beyond these. Soil sea. And tonight, we're drinking in everyone. Hey! That kite of fire is high and the tables are full. The dice hit the wood and the heroes all pull. A map on the wall and a sword by the chair. There's magic and trouble awaiting us there. We've raced through kingdoms with stars overhead. Fought armies of shadows and monsters undead. We've opened the book and kicked down the door. Then called for a round and went searching for more. Strike up the fiddle, beat on the drum. Call every dreamer and tell them to come. Leave the dull world out in the rain. Tonight we ride through the stories again. Raise your tankards high, let the whole captains at space station bars, then sail through the darkness by maps of the stars. We've run beside heroes through thunder and flame, and never once cared if the timelines made sense. We followed white rabbits and wizards in blue, watched dark nights rise and the Amazons break through. Every strange power, each outcast and friend, gets room at the table from beginning to end. Strike up the fiddle, stomp on the floor, call every wanderer in through the door, leave every worry outside in the rain. Tonight we live through the stories again. Raise your tankards high, let the whole room hear us. We're fantasy fiction and nothing can fear us. From castles to starships, from legends to lore, there's always another world behind one more door. So drink to the dreamers, the strange and the brave. We'll live every story till we're old and gray. Hey, so shuffle the deck and roll for the fight. Steal someone's treasure and laugh through the night. Defend old Camelot, answer the horde. Charge into battle before the next dawn. Follow the wizard through enchanted lands. Raise painted shields with your fate in your hands. Then march through the village when festival starts, with pirates and minstrels and fire in our hearts. The drums keep on pounding, the bright banners fly. The queens raise their glasses, the knights shout reply. For one shining evening, whoever we've been, we step through the doorway and live it again. Here's to the outcasts, give them a cheer. Here's to the dreamers, bring them in here. Here's to the heroes no story has named. Pull up a chair, we are one and the same. Raise your tankards high, let the whole world hear us. We're fantasy fiction and nothing can fear us. From mushrooms to starships, from Camelot through time, your favorite adventure is welcome with mine. So drink to the dreamers, the strange and the brave. We'll live every story till we're old and gray. Raise your voices high, let the rafters ring, for every new world and the magic it brings. As long as tales call us, we'll answer once more, then drink to the next one behind the next door. Grab your dice, grab your cape, finish your drink. The portal is open. One more round. Whoa. One more round. Whoa.
That was fun as hell.
Well, I'm always fun to be around. And like I said, I took everything that I grew up on as a kid in the fantasy fiction world and decided, oh, I'm going to put it in a song. And then Omega, our tech wizard, was like, no, we have to make it an Irish pub song, because he likes to put the music to my lyrics, because I'm more of a lyricist than I am the music side of things. So it's nice to have our tech wizard who does my music for me. So thank you, Omega. And thank you, everybody.
I gotta say, I was doing the best I could to do the Irish step dance.
Well, I wanted something fun for y'all to have tonight to listen to. So I thought it would be nice for our show. We have one final artist left to go, and it is our tech wizard for the evening, Mr. Omega Night Moon. His song is called Insert Disc 2. The question I have for you is, how did you feel when your favorite series got canceled and why?
Mad at the network because they kept messing with the time slot and they kept moving it around, and that's what eventually made the show fail. It wasn't that the show wasn't any good, it was because they kept moving the time slot, and every time they moved the time slot, it'd be hard to find again.
That'll do it.
Yep, every time. And we all know what show it was. Yes, May. Yes, it was absolutely the show you're thinking of.
I don't know what show I'm thinking of.
Firefly.
The one you wanted rebooted.
That's the reason
Okay.
that the show only had 2 seasons, was because they kept moving the show around in the time slot on Sci-Fi, and every time they'd move
Okay.
it, we'd have to hunt for it again, and then when we find it, they would decide, "Oh, we're gonna move it again," and they moved it like 6 different times in the final season. So it's like, yeah, the network was the reason that Firefly failed, and I am so glad that Josh Whedon turned around and came out with the Serenity movie so that we could actually have closure to the show.
Yep. Okay,
Yep.
I'm excited now.
All right. So without further ado, we have Omega Night Moon song Insert Disc 2.
Yeah, but it's not about that movie. I already did a song to that, and you've already heard it. But this one is about a video game because she never let me explain what the song was about. This is about a video game that first got me started on actually playing video games called Hero Quest. So You Want to Be a Hero by Sierra Interactive was released in 1989. So without further ado, here is my song, Insert Disc 2.
Boot the machine. Load disc 1. Choose your path. Fighter? Thief? No. Magic user. And a half-inch floppy in the side of the drive. Little square piece of plastic made a kingdom come alive. Sierra Mountain on the screen, speakers starting to sing. Spielberg opened up like I had stepped through a ring. No steel on my shoulder, no lockpicks in my hand. I chose intelligence and magic as the way I'd make my stand. Barely had the mana, barely knew what I could do, but every spell grew stronger every time I followed through. Notebook by the keyboard, handwritten maps and clues. Saved before the forest, cause Sierra liked you bruised. No videos to guide me, no answer, one click away. Just a kid, a glowing screen, and now is left to play. Open up the doorway, fetch what I can't reach. Calm the teeth before they bite, let the fire speak. So you wanna be a hero, prove it when the mana runs dry. No sword, no shield, just a spell in my hand, and a 3.5-inch world in the drive. Disc 1, disc 2, keep the legend alive. Click, whir, wait, while the next world comes through. The screen went black, then the magic came back when it told me, insert disc 2. Insert disc 2. Now I cut the spellbooks behind the magic shop door. Every coin became a weapon, every lesson something more. Hoping for the lock when the ordinary key was gone. Fetch across the distance, flame dart when the fight was on. Dazzle in the darkness, zap, waiting in the staff. Erasmus in his tower while Fenris had a laugh. Through the woods to Arana's beast when daylight started dying. Every road looked peaceful till the monster started trying. Brigands in the valley, curses hanging overhead. Baba Yaga waiting where the frightened never tread. A hero wasn't muscle, it was knowing when to move. Finding different answers with one fragile set of tools. Open, fetch, dazzle, calm, release the flame. So you wanna be a hero, prove it when the mana runs dry. No sword, no shield, just a spell in my hand, and the 3.5-inch world in the drive. Disc 1, disc 2, keep the legend alive. Click, whir, wait, while the next world comes through. The screen went black, then the magic came back when it told me, insert disc 2. Died in the forest because I wandered out too late. Restored an older save and tried to bargain with my fate. Cast the wrong spell once, watched the whole plan fall apart. That Sierra sense of humor drove an arrow through my heart. Failure taught the timing, every restart taught the road. Every death became a lesson when the save file loaded. Magic climbed through practice, not because the game felt kind. Power grew from using what was hidden in my mind. From apprentice with a few spells and a nearly empty purse, to the one who broke the valley from the grip of every curse. I didn't need a battle axe to carve my name in stone. I made intelligence a weapon and the mystic art's my own. Pull the the first disc from the drive, hold the edges, keep it clean. Find the number that it wants, slide another through the machine. Push until the plastic clicks, watch the little drive light glow. Wait while hidden worlds awake from somewhere down below. No instant patch, no download queue. The road continued when I swapped disc 2. So you wanna be a hero? Prove it when the matter runs dry. No sword, no shield, just a spell in my hand and a world on disc inside the drive. Disc 1, disc 2, keep the legend alive. Click whir, wait while the next world comes through. The screen went black, 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 black. Then the magic came back. Insert disc 2. Points rising and the spell points grew. Every locked road open when I finally knew. Brains over armor, magic over might. A floppy disk wizard in the middle of the night. The graphics may be older but the memory stays new. That kingdom still awakens when I hear the drive move. Before endless updates and the worlds we download, we carried whole adventures in a pocket-sized load. So you wanna be a hero? Then choose who you're going to be. I chose the mind, I chose the spell, I chose the path of mystery. Disc 1, disc 2, that world still survives in the click of the plastic and the hum of the drive. The screen went black, then the legend came through. Magic user, insert disc 2. Paper store, adventure continues.
Oh man, that brings me back to days of old school gaming, where life was so much simpler and you didn't have to wait 4 hours for a game to download.
Good old MS-DOS days.
or have to sit there in a queue just to get into the world.
Yeah.
Slap another disc in and you can die of dysentery instantly. It's amazing. I miss it.
Yeah, and most of the 80s babies in here will tell you they remember the Oregon Trail as their first floppy disk game that they played in the computer labs at school.
Oregon Trail's real now. It's called Taco Bell shredded lettuce.
Hey, Taylor Farms represent.
And somebody said, I don't remember who it was, but somebody said, I remember the Commodore 64 days, and I remember the Commodore 64. Yeah, I used to play Q*bert on the Commodore 64, and I also used to program my own in BASIC. So I used to have a little Star Trek type game that I played.
Did you ever play Basic Color, where they had that game where you had like the two dinosaurs? Or they would the T-Rexes. They would like flail at each other with their little arms.
It kind of what the Google has on their their loading page these days.
I remember I used to, not before they put it on Atari, but someone had created a version of the old Pong game where you could like use the arrows and go back and forth.
Yes.
Play Pong.
You can do that on an Android phone right now.
Yeah,
I don't know about Apple, but
if
you can play Doom on a freaking gas station pump, yes, you can.
Yeah, the funny part is my first cell phone had.
I was just thinking about the dinosaur game.
Yes.
All right, guys. Well, that's a wrap on all of our music for tonight. Everybody brought awesome songs, which I really appreciate.
Bring more.
I will try to make it where we can have more people on the show, but because there's a show that comes on after our show, we've got to make sure we stay within a certain time limit. But anyway, I thank you again, everyone, for joining us tonight for our first episode of Fantasy Fiction Live on the Swain Family Network, Swain Family Records Network. Before I wrap up, I'd like to take a moment to promote some of our other shows on our network. Tune in tonight at 10 p.m. for Midnight Confessions with Dirty Diana and Dante Vale. They have lots of interesting stories with songs that they present. And if you're into that type of thing, you'll really enjoy that show. I love listening to that show. Yes, that's our Pineapple After Dark show.
So
Then
please, whatever you do, if you're under the age of 18, please do not
not
tune in to Dirty Diana
parental.
and Dante
You
Vale.
are not
Yeah,
authorized
parental.
to
Yes,
accept.
parental advisory is a must on that one because of the stories and tales and songs. Tomorrow night at 6 p.m. on our sister station, we have Kingdom Sounds. They're doing their Hymn Reimagined show. Then Monday night at 7 p.m., we have Two Peas in a Pod with Kay and Yetta, followed by Metal Monday, hosted by our own Storm Doc. Her theme this week is going to be parenthood. Tuesday at 7 p.m., we have our new show, Talking with Tanya and Beth, followed by Mayday at 9 p.m., with her theme being Nostalgia Night. Wednesday night at 7 p.m., we have a new show called Mansplaining with Rex. I'm interested to tune into that one because that sounds very interesting.
The
Right
Rex
after
Bane
that,
domain. Yeah,
yeah,
baby.
right after that at 9 p.m., we have the Noe Boy show. And this week they're having their tiebreaker challenge between Blacktop King and Mike Rogers. Thursday nights, I saw on our Facebook page, we have a new show at 8 p.m. that's going to be a poetry mic night. So tune in for further details on the Facebook page about that and find out how you can do that show. Then at 9 p.m. on Thursday, we have our comedy live show hosted by Renegade Butcher and Clayton Barnes. Have we decided on a theme for that yet? Or have y'all decided on a theme for that yet?
I don't think we have fully decided, but we will post it when we know for sure.
Okay,
We
awesome.
haven't
Good
made
to
up our
know.
minds yet.
Then on
Essentially.
Friday, tune in on Fridays. We have Chrissy G's Global Top 5 at 12 Central Standard Time, 5 p.m. UK time, I believe that is. Correct me if I'm wrong, Envy. Is that correct?
Yeah, it's about
Okay.
6 o'clock.
Okay.
So
Thank you very much.
we always got to make sure to have your songs in by midnight Thursday.
Yeah. And then after that, later in the evening, our own creator of our Swain Family Records Network, Mr. OGP Swain, he hosts his new member spotlight, which for those of you that are new to our group, we recommend you get on there and show your music. Let us know what you got. Remember, as you saw tonight, most of us, if you're not comfortable having your face on camera, that's okay. You can leave your camera off and still tell us and talk about your music. So that's something to know about. And then that brings us back to next week. I will be back with my tech wizard, Omega Night Moon, for another round of fantasy fiction live. So if you're interested in being on that show, please message us and reach out. This was a blast having you on. And then, of course, we start the whole lineup again with the Midnight Confessions, and then the Kingdom Sounds. We
Wait,
And,
wait,
and
wait,
keep
wait.
in
You mean
mind,
to
we've
tell
already
me that
got
after
3
all
people.
this, you're not scared off? You want to do it again? One
Of
more
course,
time?
I
I
had
think
a
it's
Oh
blast. Are
man!
you
I think
kidding
it's
me?
Wow.
Hey, I think it's
Of
ironic
course.
that we have Midnight Confessions and then Kingdom Sound right after. So, if you
Right.
went too deep in the hole, you can, confess your sins the very next day. So
We
win-win.
have
And
There you go.
a way
and
back out.
and remember, on our Facebook page at Swain Family Records Music Competitive Arena, we post our weekly schedule for our shows. So if there's any of them that you're interested in, some of them are paid events, so you have to pay to enter them. So reach out to the host if you're interested in them. And of course, we have several free events right now, like the Global Top 5, the Fantasy Fiction Live, the Comedy Night, Kingdom Sounds. I believe their shows are still free right now.
Yep.
Right. And
So
most of the time, most of the hosts do about one free show per month too.
yes.
Right.
So they're
Like
So
Mayday has hers the first Tuesday of every month.
and everybody will have a theme or behind it. But for us, for fantasy fiction, like I said, the portal is open as you saw tonight. It's free game because the possibilities are endless with fantasy fiction. But thank you again, guys, for tuning in tonight for our first episode of Fantasy Fiction Live, hosted by me, Scarlet, aka Rebecca Lynn Mills, and my new, hopefully, co-host, Tech Wizard Omega Night Moon. We hope to see you back next week at 7 p.m.
Now I'm going to follow this off on Ford so he
Hey.
can do it next week.
Oh no. Well, I'm planning to be here, but I do want to say for the hosts that are here, thank you guys. You did a great job. I know it's your first time running a show, both Omega and Rebecca. You did a great job. I know you've been watching folks. You got some good help, but great job putting it together. Great job holding it together. And it's hard keeping that flow, keeping everybody in line. So respect. And if you need something, holler at any of us here. Thanks to everybody else who tapped in and all the new folks. There's a lot of new folks in here. Come on. Check this shit out. We're all welcoming you.
Okay, yes.
Oh, really?
Come join us.
Oh.
Since it's fantasy fiction night, come join us on the dark side.
I have to call Storm out. Ooh, we're gonna have a. She said she was gonna have a disc battle with me. When's that going down?
We'll figure it
I'm
out.
still waiting on the May Morton Storm Doc challenge.
All right,
That's gonna
guys.
be a really fun one.
Now, before we head out, we do already have 3 people who have signed up, so we do only have 5 spots available. So if you want to get in on it, make sure to message my lovely wife, Scarlet, and get locked in so that you have a spot for next Saturday.
Get in early, and I'll tell you right now, any of us who have been here a bit, we will step
I
out
would
of the
like
way
to-
if you folks want to.
I would like to say this very early. I'm going, and I have a good song.
All right.
All right.
good.
Well, just
So
remember
there's 4
to.
spots.
Yeah, there's 4 spots left now, as you heard. Nova Star claimed a spot. So the spots go pretty quick. So if you want to join us next week on Fantasy Fiction Live, reach out to my Facebook account, Rebecca Lynn Mills, and message me or message us at our email, sfr-fantasy-fiction@outlook.com, to let us know you're interested in the show, because that's where all song submissions go for our show. All right. Thanks again, everyone, for joining us tonight. We hope you have an excellent evening. And don't forget to tune in at 10 p.m. tonight if you're over the age of 18 for our Midnight Confessions with 30 Diana and Dante Vale.
I'm going to bed because it's morning.
Oh,
Good
you're
night,
like 2 hours of
Cindy.
sleep.
Good night, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
All right,
catch you
night,
later.
everybody. Good show. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Live long and prosper.
Beyond the pages, beyond the screen. Tonight, our stories come alive. Tonight we cross the mystic line where dreams and legends intertwine. From dragon's fire to galaxies, every tale begins within the mind. Heroes rise when darkness falls, adventure echoes through these halls. Every song a story told, every heart a spark of gold. Raise your voice, let the magic ignite. Every dream comes alive tonight. Welcome to Fantasy Fiction Live, where dreams and stories come alive. Music, stories, and magic unite, bringing imagination into the light. Hosted by Scarlet, where fantasy grows. Every artist has a story the whole world should know. This is your kingdom, your stage, your night. Welcome to Fantasy Fiction Live! Streaming on the Swain Family Records Network. The adventure begins right now.